Hi there, from here. This is Melly, and I have cerebral palsy, which is a brain injury, and brain injuries affect people differently. For me, I'm going to be explaining as we go um, on this journey together on my videos more and more about it and how it affects me, and just know I have it right now in this first video. And that explains some of how I look or how I carry myself in my face and things like that. But the more we go along in this journey, the more you'll know about my cerebral palsy and a lot of other things. I'm going to. Oh, I want to explain my short hair, short hair. It's not going to stay this short, but in late February of this year, I asked a friend to please buzz my hair till I was bald so I could start over. I don't have a health issue that caused me to have to shave my head and like cancer or anything, but I do pray for the people that do have cancer. I'm sorry you have to go through that, and I hope you make it through. But mine was just because my hair was in really bad shape and I just wanted to start over. And there was another reason too. I for starting over, and that kind of played into it as well, but not as much as my hair was just in really bad shape. I haven't been able to get to a correct water source or a usual water source on my own for quite a long time, almost 3 years, because I can't get above ground at the moment, and for the last 3 years pretty much. I'm trying to get something to get me above ground again. But it takes time, and I might have to go the route of custom built. That's looking more and more likely at this juncture, and that takes time as well. But I'm raring to get outside and of my apartment and get mobile again. It frees me up to do so many things when I can get above ground. But right now I'm a ground dweller and a crawler. That's how I get around, and it's no big deal for me. I like crawling, but I do it mostly indoors unless I whenever I possibly can, because mm, I have crawled outside my apartment, but and in other people's places with once they get to know me and say I can do it and they're not freaked out by it, then I feel comfortable doing it and crawling in other people's houses too if they're okay with it. But I don't really crawl out in the public unless it's an emergency or a necessity or it can't be helped. But that's very rare. But like when I go bowling, I have to bowl from the floor. I don't want to use one of those ramps for children. I'd rather just bowl from the floor and just roll the ball myself the way I can roll it. I don't put my fingers in. I just push from the back. Or maybe, I push from the back when I go bowling, but I haven't been bowling very much, but I have bowled and from the floor. So I just explain before I do that kind of thing, and people are usually cool about it, especially when they know the reason. And it's entertaining for them. So, or usually is. I have never had any problem when I have to crawl in public, but I just normally don't do it. But I can't walk. I'm unable to walk. And unless Jesus gives me a miracle on earth, I am going to be a non-walker. But I am fully still hoping for a miracle. He doesn't have to do it because he might have other reasons to keep me like this, and not because I did anything extra wrong that other people did as well but didn't get this. It's not a punishment or a curse or anything, because things happen and, and they can't be avoided, and then it would take a miracle to get it, not to be part of my life, but, I'm fully hoping until I die that I'll get to experience life on Earth as a person who can walk. But so far, he said his answer's been no or not yet. But I know that I'm saved, and Jesus is my personal Savior. I took him up on his free gift offer, so I'm headed to heaven when I go. So when I, excuse me, when I get to heaven, I'll be a walker because all this stuff will be, the disability and things like that will be gone. And as far as disability, the word disability, I used to say that and I still said it just then. But my preferred phrase for what I have is diff abilities, or diffability, different abilities. So I've taken that one on more so than the disability word. It suits me better, and so I prefer that term to disabilities. So, and it sits better with me too. I sound young, but the gray hair gives my age away more now. When I was in my 40s and early 50s, I could pass for 20s. I got told all the time I looked like I was in my 20s when I was in my 40s, and in my 30s when I was in my early 50s. I'm 56 now, but I sound younger and I look kind of young, except for the gray hair. But anyway, can't help that. Well, I could dye it, I guess, but I tried that, and I just, it's too much of a hassle for me, and I can't afford to go to salons every 4 to 6 months to have it done, so it is what it is, and I'm as old as my hair's giving me away. Some of it was premature gray, though, but this nowadays is my age match. But because of my cerebral palsy, there's some days where I have stress because of it, but not many. I let Jesus keep me on the sunny side about as much as possible about it, and but still, stress shows up in gray hair a lot of times. So I got some premature gray because of the stress of cerebral palsy that poked through once in a while, or a lot of times, until I asked Jesus to take away the stress or the sorrow. I don't like to dwell on having cerebral palsy and how sad it makes me sometimes, or stressed out, and how much is missing because of it. Because that's nowhere to stay in your emotions or your thoughts. Not if you want to be happy and thankful. And that's what I want to be. And Jesus makes anything bearable. Jesus makes anything bearable if you let him, and I let him. So it's easier for me because I don't leave Jesus out of things. And I get over the sorrow and the stress pretty fast when it happens. And part of my disability, my eyes are a little, do their own thing a lot. I can't stare directly into the camera, so I've tried, and I always my eyes end up doing whatever they're gonna do. Plus, I had a mini stroke years ago, and it caused my right eye, it looks to you to be my left, because of the mirror image thing that goes on with cameras and such. and videos and webcams. It's this eye, but it looks like it's to the left eye for you, but it's this eye. In reality, is the one that was affected by the mini stroke. And this one wanders a little bit around when I'm on a camera or a video camera or a webcam, but not because of the mini stroke. It's just I don't know where to look, and my head does its own thing on a video and things like that. This one has extra movement in the socket that it does on its own, the eye does, because of the mini stroke as well as the cerebral palsy movement, So please don't hold those against me. The more you know about me, and I'll fill you in if you have questions. Just let me know and I'll answer as many as I can. And please keep it kind and nice and pleasant when you ask. And nothing that Jesus wouldn't approve of, please, or be happy with. And keep it kind and nice. Because life is hard enough, and I don't need it any harder. So please try to be as kind as possible when you're on here for Jesus' sake, my sake, and others' sake that come to visit my page, okay? But if you have questions, just ask. And if I can answer it, and Jesus is okay for me to answer something, I will. Because I always want to keep God in my life, in my plans, and my answers, and so I don't want to do anything without Him. So, well, I'm going to keep my... Oh, I want to say that I did vlogs for 6 years under Miss MKT. And now I changed my moniker and my title of my page or videos to Melly's Varied Treasures in... And what's the N? I forgot. Melly's Varied Treasures in... Oh, topics. This is a topic one. And I'm going to be old school and low tech. There's room for people like me. That's what it was like when YouTube first started. And then people got more tech savvy and up to the ante on their videos and vlogs. But I can't do that. I tried spending money on a lot of digital cameras, but I can't figure them out. They're too hard for me to figure out, and I don't want to spend any more money trying on apparatus that is too difficult for me. There's too many bells and whistles. When videoing on YouTube first started out and digital cameras first came out, I could work fine on the first makes and models of the digital cameras because they weren't all that hard. There wasn't too much on the first ones that were hard to figure out. And everybody had the same learning curve on those early ones. And so it was pretty easy across the board. And not too much of a step up from what I'd been using before digital cameras. So that one I regret passing along to somebody. If I'd known how hard it was to find a digital camera that I could use, I probably wouldn't have given it away and just let it fade away because it was so old. It was already about 8 or 9 years old when I gave it away, and then it was taken outside by a younger set, and it got left in the rain, so I probably shouldn't have given it away, but I didn't know that would happen either. So right after I gave it away, the camera I gave away and could still use well and figure out, was ruined by the rain, but things happen. I'm not mad about it. I'm just explaining is all. Not complaining, I'm explaining. That's one of my favorite phrases when I explain stuff. Doesn't mean I'm complaining or mad about it. I'm just very thorough, and I like to explain and re-explain to be understood as clear as possible, because I have trouble communicating, because I've lived alone for so long, and it's just difficult for me in general because I have delayed reactions to things. So I might need to re-explain things to get my points across or to be understood the best. Sometimes my brain and my mouth are opposite of each other. My brain wants to say something, but my mouth says it another way, and or vice versa. My mouth wants to say something, and my brain comes up with something totally different. So I have to re-explain till the point that I wanted to make gets totally across, and there's no mistakes in my speech. Takes a while sometimes. On spur-of-the-moment conversations or on-the-fly conversations, it happens a lot. So bear with me. Please don't get angry, and please don't get frustrated. Just please understand and don't give up on me, because some people have, and so it's just how things are. I can't help it. So just please understand and be kind, and don't give up on me. I'll explain it till you get what I'm trying to say. Just give me time or another chance to explain what I tried to explain. Well, that's it for this first one, because I want to keep my... It's not going to be a vlog this time. I did a vlog for 6 years, and since I can't get out of my apartment right now, a vlog wouldn't be possible. But what I will be doing is, I'm very... Jesus has given me a talent for creativity, so it's very creative on my end of things, and I've been told I have a great sense of humor, and I do shop online, and I have a paid helper that became my friend as well, in the process of being my helper, and she goes to get things for me, so I'll be able to share with you shopping finds, both online, department store type shopping, or box store type shopping, or grocery shopping finds. And my sense of humor will come into play, I'm sure, and my creative writing will come into play, and I just need also a creative outlet. This is a fun creative outlet. If my viewers just want to join the journey and see what they would enjoy watching or listening to, I'm sure you'll find a lot of things that you'll enjoy. It's just going to be bare bones, as they say, and old school, and not fancy smancy, just myself and the camera, and any of the audience I can interact with, or we can interact together through the comments or live videos maybe someday. I don't know. I won't be able to focus my eyes on those either, but maybe someday I'll do live ones. And when I'm able to get above ground again, I will be able to go outside of my apartment and do the things I used to do for the vlogs. But because I can't drive or walk or get into a plane right now or get into a passenger side of a vehicle right now. I still don't want to do traditional vlogs, but whatever I do, when I'm able to get outside, I'll try to get some footage. But it'll both mostly be videos, not vlogs. And please join me, and we'll have some fun and some laughs, and you might find some merchandise and groceries that you never heard about or didn't know what it tasted like, or and I will tell you all about my favorites and about my life, and I'll ask about yours, and I'll keep you involved, and please like and subscribe and share if you'd like to. No pressure, but it really helps me out in the YouTube platform. The more of everything that happens in those areas, the better it is for me here. But I'm not in it for any money, and I don't qualify to get money until I have 1,000 subscribers anyway, or any additional bells and whistles behind the scenes. But so I'm not in it for the money or the number count. I'm in it for the people that want to watch and just the creative outlet it will bring, and things like that. If money happens to start coming in and numbers start to come in, I'll welcome it, and it'll be great, but it's not the main reason I'm starting up again. I just missed it. I needed a break and a rest and a different format, and to explain more things about me that the viewers would understand what it's like, and also it will be helpful. And I'm going to make things shorter so people can find what they want to listen to or watch quicker, and there won't be so many subjects in each one. It will be narrowed down to as little subjects on each one as possible, so you can get through it faster and you can find what you want to listen to or watch faster. But if I happen to go too long for your liking, just remember that you can stop and start at your leisure or whenever you want to, because as long as you don't erase your viewing history, you can click back on it and YouTube keeps your place, so you can start up again where you left off. So, and it's also helpful to watch the whole thing through if you can. So if you have to stop and start, please do. And I'll try to keep them short enough for you. Or you can also listen to them go all the way through while you're cooking dinner or washing dishes or doing other chores, or listen to them while you're trying to go to sleep, because maybe some of the things I say will help you nap. I don't know. So it could take you into dreamland. Not that it's boring, because I don't think I'm boring, and I think my life is interesting, and I'm interesting. Some people don't think so. You might be one of those people. That's okay. There's all kinds of people in the world, and I've been told that I'm funny. I've been told I'm interesting. I've been told I'm not interesting. I've been told I'm boring. I've been told I'm not boring. Nowhere near boring. And I've been told I'm the funniest person anybody's ever, or that one person that said I was the funniest person they've ever known. So you get a whole bunch of different takes on things. So I'll let you decide what I'm like. All I ask is please be kind and nice to me and the other people that are here on my page, my channel, and want to subscribe and are here and will help me out and subscribe, like, and share when they want to or when they can. And even if you don't, that's okay too. But I hope there's more that want to help me out than those that don't, because I'd like to see how far I can go. But again, it's not the reason why I'm here, but it's just be added another joy to my life to see how far this channel can get. And I'll keep you posted. And I'll be transparent about it and all that good stuff. So, this first one's longer than I was wanting it to be, but I had a lot of explaining to do, I feel. So you could get to know me right off the bat about my hair, my eyes, my condition, and most importantly, my love for Jesus. But here we go. This is the first one, the maiden video for the second go-round of me on YouTube. So take care, everybody, and please come back. Or not. It's up to you. I'll miss you if you aren't here, though. Okay, I always have to look to the side to find the button. I should wear glasses, but I don't, because I feel I have enough physical strikes against me that I don't want to add glasses to it. But don't get me wrong, there's people that can, they look really great in glasses, but I'm not one of those people. So I prefer not to wear glasses. So I have to squint sometimes. That's a lot of times. That's why I have a crease here. It's not as pronounced today because I keep it moisturized with lotion or apply water to it a lot, and so the crease isn't there much today. But it's because I squint and try to find the turn off the video button, like right now. The cursor is white and very small. So, well, I'll see you guys. I look forward to doing videos for you, and I hope you enjoy them. If not all of them, most of them. Have a great day.